In this session, we're going to talk about the replay mode. Just as in the demo mode, there's two definitions that are important to understand. The first is the recorded view. The recorded view is when we replay it is what the person saw when they actually made the weld. And so it's like looking through their eyes when we replay it to see how they saw the weld puddle, and it gives you an idea what their body position was. The other is the free look. The free look is what we're used to when we put the welding helmet on and look at welding in the real world. We can move around in space and take a look at the weld from any angle. We've got both of those views available to us in virtual reality. They each have an important function in welding education. So the first one we're going to take a look at is the recorded view in demonstration. So I'm going to have Jordan make a weld. We're using GMAW. I'm going to have him start out by making a normal weld. I can move around and take a look at that weld. We're used to that. But I'm going to go to the view that he sees. Now I'm going to have him take and get in a position where he can't see the weld puddle. Now he's having a hard time seeing the weld puddle. That may or may not have bad consequence, but when we do the replay, we're going to be able to look at that. Okay? And we know we can go to the laser screen, and we know at the work angle, looks like we had some trouble in the work angle. Looks like his arm dropped down or hand dropped down when he had trouble seeing that weld. But we're going to take a look at that here in a second. So there's the weld he did. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and replay that in the recorded view. We're going to replay that, and so if the welding instructor comes back in and looks at that weld, analyzes it and sees that we had a problem, he should be able to replay that and talk to the student or the class about what he saw went wrong. Now what we want to do is make sure that we look at the recorded view. And so I'm going to hit play. When I hit play, it's going to choose recorded view. And now we're going to look through the eyes of what that student saw when he made the weld. And now when he's welding along, you notice that the puddle disappeared behind the nozzle. And so that allows the instructor to replay that weld and take a look through the eyes of the student and say, you've got to get yourself in the right position. And he can play the replay mode if he wants, or he can go back to a demo mode and see what a welding instructor did in the demo mode. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the free view. In the free view, take a look at the free view. We're going to play it. And now we can move around, and I can take and stop it if I want and pause it. The beauty is I can come over to the laser screen that we talked about, and we saw that the work angle is starting to drop down. Take a look at the work angle. His work angle, when he lost vision, the work angle changed. I should be able to show that. And so I can come over to this angle here, and now I can talk to the students about the importance of work angle, and I can stop it. And so that's a very important diagnostic tool. Then I can replay it and watch from any angle. The other thing I like is now you can put the hood on and actually watch in free space a demonstration, the replay. So go ahead and put the hood on. We're going to hit replay, play. Look down, there we go. Now that's what he actually sees in the puddle. So he can actually take a look at that, take a look what he did wrong, or the instructor can put that on. As soon as the instructor sees you starting to have trouble, the instructor can stop it right there and talk about it to the student. Keep playing it. And now you can take a look at that and pause it. You can look at that over and over. So a welding instructor can come back in after a student made a weld. He can put the welding helmet on, hit replay, and watch what the student did. Move around, watch that weld being done, pause it, and then start talking to him or the class about how you take and correct that weld. And so with the replay mode, look through the eyes of the student when you replay that, or you can take in free space and see what the student did on the replay mode. They're both very important for diagnostics and also for training and teaching a student how to correct something when they go to the shop floor.